On a certain afternoon, while deciding what to do for this week's video, I pull up my list of ideas and find one that says, how many belts can I put on an outfit without it being completely terrible? It sounds like a good idea, especially when the tentative one before that was to film a dress-up video with the Switch Somnia W shirt that just came, which, don't get me wrong, I want to do that. That shirt is amazing. But I don't want to get into a pattern of uploading dress-up videos every other week. When I decided to upload regularly on this channel, one of the things I promised myself is that I will have fun while making these videos. Because if it's not fun, then what's the point? But I digress. Back to the title of this video, how many belts? It sounded like a good idea. It sounded like a fun idea. It sounded ridiculous. I was intrigued. So I googled how many belts, and lo and behold, it seems that Google wants to direct me to taekwondo and karate and boxing? Well, that's not the kind of belts we have here in this house. No, we have belts that are about 2 palms width for my dolls to wear around their waist. And we may have a bit more if I can just get some more belts from some outfits. I dug through my outfits and my dolls and found 4 more belts. That makes the total 9 belts, and I left the 1 belt on the pants because it was too difficult to take off. It would have to be part of today's outfit then. I then returned the clothes to the drawers and found a plain white tee to go with the pants. And now we dress the doll. So my boy loses his magnets, which okay, fine, it's my fault. Because his head cap fell after I took the tape out. And the thing is, it's not even the magnets that are stuck on one side of his head cap that fell out. You know, the magnets that caused me to need tape to begin with. No, it's the magnets that worked that fell out. So now this boy needs more tape. No matter, the show must go on. So I dressed my doll Pepper, and I'm sure this part needs no explanation. Blah blah blah. I started with trying to tuck his shirt in so you can still see the belt on his pants. I then tried to strategize on the belts. Some would go on his waist, layered. Some on his neck. One can be a hairband, or a thigh band. I even considered looping it around the arms, but I promptly forgot about this once I started recording. Anyway, you will see me try a few things before just getting down to putting the belts on. And boy, trying to actually put the belts on took quite a bit of time. Fitting all 9 belts on Pepper was hard. The end result has Pepper looking a bit like a pirate. One who would probably get caught by the many dangling things hanging off his clothes and perhaps die a watery death. Here you see me counting off the belts to prove to you that all 9 are on his body. It is way too crowded. And because the original question in this video is, how many belts can I put on an outfit without it being completely terrible? I started removing belts, and the end result is something like 7 or perhaps 6 belts, would be the upper limit of a reasonable number of belts to scream alternative fashion but not crazed pirate. And there you have it, the answer to a question you didn't ask. How many belts? The answer is more belts than I would have thought I owned at the start of this adventure.